Standard 7 General Science. Chapter number 1 The Living World Adaptation and Classification. In this video, we will study the living world adaptations and classification. The topic is adaptation for ingestion of food in plants. Do you know plants make their food on their own? You have already studied this in previous standard. Now, can you tell me by which process plants make their food? Now, tell me why only plants make their food on their own? Because chloroplast, which is green in color, present in their leaves. Therefore, they are called as autotrophic. All of you know the parts of plants, that is stem, root, leaves, flowers and fruits. And most of the plant are anchored in ground and are autotrophic. Now, everyone will be thinking what anchored means. Anchored means the roots of plants are fixed in soil. They go very deep in soil and hold the tree tightly into the soil. See here, this is the dodder plant. It is also known as cuscuta. It is found in 3 colors: red, orange and yellow. Now you can see dodder is a parasitic plant. So now you might be wondering, what is parasitic? A living organism feeding on another living organism is called parasitic. Here you can see dodder is a wire-like stem. In the slide, you can see how it has climbed on another tree or green part of plant. And also you have observed it that it is leafless. And the green plant or green part of the plant is called host. So the special adaptation in dodder plant that it has hostorial root. Now what is hostorial roots? Look at the slide. Can you see pointed structure? This structure penetrates into green part of host plant and suck all the nutrients from the stem of host plant. In this slide, we will see the other parasite, that is fungi. You have seen fungus many times in the day-to-day life. So, can you imagine how the fungus can survive? Like other plants, it does not have leaves, so it can't perform photosynthesis. You notice, does fungus has any leaves? Can you see? Definitely not. So, now you tell me whether fungus is autotrophic or heterotrophic. So, see here, even fungus has roots. Can you tell me what these roots do? They absorb nutrients from the food, just like a normal plants, which absorb water and minerals from the soil via roots. Did you notice various colors of the fungus? White, black and green. The important part of the fungus is they do not have proper root. They have root-like fibers. That is the adaptation in fungus. Now you can see the insect-eating plant. These plants eat insects. Now you have studied the organism which eat other living organisms are called carnivorous. Therefore, this is a carnivorous plant. You heard me right? Yes, this is a carnivorous plant. Now for growth, any plant need phosphorus, nitrogen and potassium. But these type of plants cannot grow in soil having nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. But their body needs such essential nutrients. So, now how will they be fulfilling their needs? They consume insects. So by eating insects, They fulfill their need of nitrogen. Therefore, they are insect eating plants. Now we will see the example of such insect eating plants. The first example is Drosera. It is also known as sundew. The second example we can see here is Venus flytrap, which trap insects. Adaptations are seen in these plants which serve to attract insects and hold them captive.